We thank, love, praise the three most powerful, God, Timko II, and the Son of God, for your immense blessings that uplift all souls to a higher consciousness, so that we embody our true, compassionate, virtuous self, befitting of God's children.
There is one single fact of cardinal importance, that on this earth, a human being can commit no greater sin than taking the life of another living being.
Chatral Sangye Dorje Rinpoche, vegetarian.
With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy, blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace. Etc. Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Programele noastre oferă multe limbi. Vă puteți uita pe suprememastertv.com/schedule și suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, Substack, Telegram, Threads, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, VK, and X, previously known as Twitter, in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
We now invite you to watch the next part of Supreme Master Ching Hai's message titled How Easy to Save Yourself, Part 12 of 15 on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on June 9, 2025.
For decades, Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, has illuminated our world with her divine teachings. A fully enlightened master, she imparts the Kuan Yin method of meditation to those desiring to immediately discover the God nature within to achieve in one lifetime eternal liberation from the cycle of transmigration. The Kuan Yin method has been practiced by all enlightened masters, such as the worshipped world-honored one Shakyamuni Buddha, vegan, the worshipped Son of God Jesus Christ, vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher Confucius, vegetarian, the venerated Lord Krishna, vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher Lao Tzu, vegan, the venerated Lord Mahavira, vegan, the beloved prophet Muhammad, vegetarian, peace be upon him, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, vegetarian, and many more. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, emphasizes that if we always remember God, render selfless service to others, and follow the laws of the universe, we will reach our highest potential as humans and truly understand our purpose on Earth. An extraordinary living example of compassion, she lovingly and regularly sends material and financial assistance to refugees, the homeless, natural disaster victims, and others needing relief. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, receives love and recognition from various organizations, media, governments, individuals, and many awards, such as the 2006 Gusi Peace Prize, considered the Nobel Peace Prize of the East, the World Spiritual Leadership Award in 1994, the Mahavir Award in 2008, February 22nd and October 25th, both proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day, an honorary citizen of the United States, etc., and has been honored throughout the years with numerous other awards and accolades for her outstanding philanthropic and humanitarian deeds. etc. We apologize for not being able to show many other awards and honors for lack of space and time. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness. Wishing you the best. A true voice for our beautiful animal friends, Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, promotes the peaceful, loving plant-based diet and envisions, with humanity's awakening to the sacredness of all life, a tranquil and glorious all-vegan world where people of both animal and human kingdoms live in respectful harmony. Her initiatives included alternative living flyer distribution, the international vegan restaurants Loving Hut, vegan food companies, vegan fur products, Supreme Master Television, as well as writing and speaking to influential government and media leaders, participating in televised conferences on climate change, etc. Whether we're aware of it or not, her efforts have had an enormous influence on global awareness of the animal people-friendly lifestyle and how this benevolent way can bring lasting peace among nations while saving our planet from climate change and disasters.
They're actually the most highly paid vendor.
Following a fake monk, a fake teacher, and glorifying them as Buddha and all that. By doing that, you will also have a forever hell karma because you are insulting the real Buddha. They are just normal and simple and ugly and sinful and very low level, and you compare them to the Buddhas. Then you're doing very great sinful deed to yourself and harming yourself. I'm telling you all the truth. I'm not afraid of offending anybody, because if I am offending them, they also deserve it. Because they're not worthy to be called a Buddha. Not at all. Anything they just imagine or see some astral green light and then think that's a Buddha's light. No. It's not that easy. Because if it's that easy, the Buddha would have conquered the whole world while he was alive. I would have the whole world as my disciples all these decades already, but I don't, because I'm too strict. If anybody doesn't keep the precepts, I truly have to ask them to go. Tràng Tâm is one of them. He violated the precepts, that's why I kicked him out. And then he came out and continued his wicked way, abusing my name all these years. I did not know, because I did not imagine. I was a very naive person. I could not imagine such evil exists, such a shameless one exists, calling himself my successor. Who gave him that title, huh?
Kính bạch sư phụ và kính gửi đội ngũ truyền hình Vô Thượng Sư. Đệ tử được sư phụ truyền tâm ấn đến nay đã tròn 32 năm. Hôm nay, đệ tử xin làm nhân chứng cho những lời sư phụ nói về ác quỷ Trần Tâm. Câu chuyện này con đã dự kiến mấy chục năm nay, vì chính hắn đã nói, thanh danh của người sứ giả nằm trong tay nhà ngươi. Vào năm 1996, lúc hắn về Âu Lạc Việt Nam, giả làm sứ giả Quán Âm, con có tham gia vào nhóm làm việc giáo lý. Lúc đó con mới tròn 20 tuổi. Vào lúc nửa đêm, hắn gọi con vào phòng riêng và xâm hại tình dục đồng giới với con. Lúc đó con thật khủng hoảng tinh thần, vì con nghĩ một sứ giả của sư phụ phải là một thánh nhân cao quý, sao lại làm chuyện trần tục ghê gớm như vậy. Nhưng vì lòng tin tuyệt đối nơi sư phụ nên con xem như không có gì xảy ra và tiếp tục làm công việc giáo lý cho sư phụ. Và sau đó rất nhiều lần hắn lại làm điều đó với con và dặn dò con không được nói ra. Về việc hắn nói là sư phụ truyền kế vị cho hắn, đó là hắn lấy câu trong bài di chúc của sư phụ, trong đó có tên của hắn, rời cõi trần tâm.
Chú thích từ sư phụ, đó chỉ là một bài thơ trong bao nhiêu bài thơ của sư phụ, không ăn nhầm gì đến hắn. Trần Tâm ở đây hay bất cứ ở đâu, không viết hoa, viết chữ nhỏ thường, không phải là tên, chỉ có nghĩa là cõi thế gian, cõi hồng trần, thế giới này. Là tên thì phải viết hoa chữ trờ, chữ tờ. Sư phụ chưa bao giờ gửi Trần Tâm về Âu Lạc Việt Nam để làm sứ giả Quán Âm. Người có vợ con không bao giờ được địa vị này, chỉ người xuất gia mới có thể là vậy. Hắn là tên giả mạo. Hắn mạo xưng như thế là chuyện làm phi pháp. Hắn không bao giờ hỏi sư phụ về việc này. Không ai nói gì cả về tên này với những vụ hỗn độn liên quan đến việc này.
My Will, poem written by Supreme Master Ching Hai Vegan in 1979 in Germany, originally in English, translated by the editors from the poetry collection The Lost Memories, printed by Jia Huang Printing Company in Taiwan or Formosa. M said, this poem was written when she was still in the world, engaged in Germany, long before she left home to search for enlightenment. No one knew this poem before she became known as Supreme Master Ching Hai, not related at all to her work before and after that, least of all to a fake, for profit like Chen Tâm. He used it to manipulate innocent, vulnerable people by his evil intention.
Nếu ngày mai trần gian tôi từ giã, gia sản này xin để lại cho anh. Ngoài anh ra là quyến thuộc ân tình, trên cõi thế chẳng còn ai thân thiết. Di chúc đây vài hàng tôi xin viết, tay run run, tay run run, lòng cũng thấy mềm say. Nắn nót tên ai từng nét vơi đầy, người thừa kế gia tài tôi hiền hữu. Dấu tay in hằn con tim bận bịu, tình ngậm ngùi theo dấu mực loáng qua. Gia sản đây anh hãy nhận làm quà, dăm mảnh áo, một tủ tiền trống rỗng, sách với thơ chưa bao giờ ấn tống, không kim cương, không vàng bạc lụa là. Có còn chăng có còn chăng những lời thơ vô giá, người yêu ơi xin gìn giữ vẹn tròn. Bởi vì anh mà nguồn thơ rộn rã trong canh thâu, hay những giấc mộng tan, nên biết lòng tôi sẽ vui vô hạn, rời cõi trần tâm chẳng bận luyện thương. Vì từ khi anh biệt biệt xa phương, đời đã lãng chìm dần trong cõi chết. Tôi vẫn biết là cuồng điên vô ích, là dại khờ, là vớ vẩn ngu si. Nhưng lòng tôi một cõi lòng tha thiết đã theo người trên mỗi vết chân đi. xin gìn giữ chút gia tài bé nhỏ, dù thân này còn lê lất hay không. Dẫu phù sinh còn ngược xuôi lần nữa, thì đời tôi sống thác có ai mang.
This and many more poems by Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, are free for download at suprememastertv.com/poems and smchbooks.com.
I never knew I have any successor yet, up to now. I wish I could have half of one, half of a disciple, half of a successor, then I would be more proud. If I have a real whole successor, I would be happy, sitting pretty. I would retire, go out and then go around, sightseeing, go be a tourist or go to the Himalayas, doing nothing, meditating, take care of myself instead. And nowadays, having a Buddha title, all kind of Buddha titles given to me. I don't even have a home. I don't even have an attendant to help me with my food, yeah, for example. So don't be envious that I am a Buddha or anything like that, because I will get more trouble only. I don't gain anything from telling you that I'm a Buddha. But if it encourages you more in your faith, then I'm happy. It's just not my intention to announce that to the world. It's just God forced me. It was time to tell, so I have to. It's truly like that. God is everywhere. Buddha is everywhere. So if I tell lie, I will die horribly. I will go to hell. That much you have to know. I don't want any gain or anything from the world. I want nothing, and God knows that. I just want to help you, to liberate you, because hell is there are no words to describe it. You say it's horrible, terrible. There's nothing. It's not enough to describe hell. Just imagine if you are in a very dark cell of a prison, and the prison guard beats you all day, all night, or burns you again, and again. Imagine that. So at least it's like a 1% description of hell. You can be hungry, you can be thirsty, but you have nothing. Nobody gives you anything. And if somebody has magical power, they can go in there, but I doubt it. In some hell, you can go in, but you can never go out. That is called relentless hell. Avisi, that means relentless hell, forever hell. Nobody can get out of it, and nobody can get in. Suppose somebody as magically great as Maugayayana, as magically great as him, can go to see his mother in hell. Even if that person feeds you food, it will become burning coal, burning red coal that will burn your body from your tongue all the way down to wherever it can go. So you'll be thirsty, hungry, but you can never eat. And you can never stop being hungry and thirsty. Imagine in this world when you're so hungry and you're so thirsty and you can't eat. Imagine that 10,000 times more, then you will know the suffering in hell. That is some of the hell. Not to talk about the devils will poke you, pinch you, slam you, slice you, cut you into pieces, and then you become whole again, and then they do the same thing again. Cut you again, slice you again, spear you again. Imagine all that. If you really like the scenery, please continue eating animal people meat. Continue partaking in the murder of the innocent beings, like cow and pig and goat and dog and cat people, whoever not, fish and duck and chicken people. Continue eating them so that you can go to your favorite housing residence in that relentless hell, and let people treat you the same like you treat the animal people. Oh my God, I think maybe it's enough for now of that sadness. I want to tell you something nice, which I
originally intended to. I normally stop coughing already, and then I had to do some of the shows, for which karma I have to cover for the people in the show, and the karma of benefiting all beings through that show, etc. I cannot tell you all about how things work with our Supreme Master Television. I have to see animal people, and the animal people's suffering pains me too. And then too much sympathy, too much oneness with them, and I cough again. But it's not too bad, very little now compared to before. Being a master and coughing, that's normal, he's famous. When I was in one of the ashrams of the Master Takasingji, his attendant, a female, she asked me, "Oh, you're not coughing yet?" I was surprised. Why did she ask me such thing? And now I know, yeah. You can never stop learning. Not because you are master, you don't learn. You continue to learn because the universe has so many things and so much pain. You can't get away from it. Not because you don't know all that in advance already. It's just that you take it out only when you need. Not like learning, but like taking out money from the bank whenever you need. You don't carry the whole big, millions of dollars in your pocket all the time, yeah? You take it out only when you need, as much as you need. Okay, I tell you good things then. I mean, some nice things in the wilderness. I went out to take some photographs of new flowers. Maybe you will see them soon. And one day, a week before, or maybe more than a week ago, I saw the sun coming out from the leaves. Not coming out, but you can see sometimes he flips out among the thick leaves of the forest. So I went in to take the camera and I said, "Son, I'm going to take your photograph now. Can you just stay still or be big, be bright and all that for me?" Then he did. Sometimes he did, sometimes not. And I intended just to take the brightness. I hope he could show like last time, But this time, just brightness and just one layer of like a round rainbow around the sun. But some of the scenery I took, there's no sun. I just see the buttons, many buttons on the photographs. If I can find them, I will put them on the screen for you to look.
Master's caption note: Message from the King of the Sun in native language.
And today, just today, because the sun was right in front of me, so I grabbed a camera and I took some photographs. Some are very bright, not as special like last time, with many rings, of rainbow within the sun and without the sun, but just the sun very bright and one layer of brightness outside the sun, just like a circle around the sun with fine light. And one photograph with that, and with many buttons as well. I mean, really a button, like the button you put on your shirt. And I asked him, "Why is that? What are these buttons for?" He said, "It's a special sun language, our simple, quiet language. We don't speak loud. Sometimes we use images to talk."
The beginning of the loving messages from the King of the Sun. Some buttons begin to form. Your precious divine is safe within this protected forest, full of blessing and love.
Many buttons. Quite a few photographs with buttons. And today also buttons. Some buttons came also with the bright sun.
The continuing message from the King of the Sun. More clear buttons. The final part of the message from the King of the Sun, not to worry.
Imagine that. This never happened before. I took many photographs of the sun, sometimes with a beautiful rainbow around it and brightness or not, or some special like with many stars. When the sun was around on my window, there were many stars. When he came to visit me in my retreat in another place, before the wilderness, there was another place. So this time there were so many buttons. It's the first time in my life that I'd taken photographs of the sun, that the buttons came out, but so clearly. You can see it's buttons. There's nothing else. You cannot mistake it for anything else. I said, well, what are buttons for? He said to me, Dad, to tell you, it is safe. It's safe for you here. That's all. The buttons. So I thought, oh yeah, of course, when you wear your clothes, you button up, then you are safe. You are like protected from the elements, yeah? So I thank him a lot. What a kind king of the sun. What a kind people. I forgot one detail last time when we were talking about the sun, my first talk with the king. Yeah, I asked, the sun is so hot like that. How can you go through it? He said, no, we have material to preserve, to build a craft that won't burn. We have that technique. That's what he said.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.
Vegan. Feel the animal people's blessing also? Of course, it's natural.
Supreme Master TV Max. Maximize nearly limitless blessings everywhere. The new version of Supreme Master TV Max channels immeasurable blessings from the supreme grace of God. How to best utilize this free of charge tool. Easy. Play it on as many devices as possible.
Buy more, no use telephones, old tablets, anything, the more the better. Spread it anywhere, in your garage, in your garden, in your car, on your bus, at your work, quietly of course, everywhere. The more the better, because right now the blessing power is spread out so incredibly, almost like limitless. So you make use of that in order to strengthen the positive power in this world, to help me to save it, okay? Save people.
Go to suprememastertv.com/max. Click the button that is for your device. One is for PC or Android phone or tablet. The other is for Apple iOS phone or tablet and any other device. Under that, you can click on the plus screens buttons for Max. Each Max screen has a nearly infinite number of screens behind it. 1 plus 119,200 Max. Watch one big screen of Supreme Master TV with a thin line of 119,200 screens of Max around it, along with additional smaller screens. The most powerful daily prayer can be viewed similarly, with even more Max screens surrounding it. Combo. See Supreme Master TV alongside 3 or more smaller screens of Max. Enjoy our TV and the immense blessing at the same time. The download button downloads a video or audio file of the most powerful daily prayer to your device to keep the positive energy flowing without an internet connection. Please tell all you know, all others, so this can help the whole world to be saved. Print out a Supreme Master TV Max card to distribute wherever you go, for example, if it is safe for you.
That kind of concentrated, huge incredible energy. We bless your home, bless your environment, your village, your town, or your city. And if many people do that, we bless your country, bless the world. Then our world, we have less disasters, less war, more happiness, more intelligence, and more abundant blessings in our life. Just try it and you'll see the miracles that will happen.
Please visit suprememastertv.com/max, youtube.com/@folia999/streams, or youtube.com/suprememastertvlive/streams.
Peace is happening around our world.
Peace News number 22 of many and counting.
There are many countries promoting peace and fostering amity among peoples and governments, etc.
October 2023. Seeking a ceasefire in Gaza, Egypt holds the Cairo Summit for Peace at its capital, with the European Union and United Nations officials, as well as leaders from countries including Jordan, France, Germany, China, the United Kingdom, the United States, Qatar, and South Africa in attendance. By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
Lean on and give thanks to the reunited three most powerful always: God, Timko II, and the Son of God.
Contented viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode titled How Easy to Save Yourself, Part 12 of 15 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is selections from the Sutra on Contemplation of Buddha Amitabha's Vegan, 14th to 15th Contemplation, Part 1 of 2 on Words of Wisdom, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming.
Being vegan, having peace, heaven, Godspeed.